Hello, I'll get straight to it. It was my birthday the other day, and I thought for a fun treat, I would go on eBay here in Germany and order a box of vintage camera stuff completely at random. So I set a budget of €100. I found one. I didn't look very closely at it. I hit buy it now and it just arrived. I thought it might be fun to open it together because I'm all about sharing. So I have no idea really what's in this. All I know is that it is extremely heavy and I have definitely got €100 worth of something in here. Let's take a look. Okay, so exciting times. Make sure you can't see my address. I don't want any of you people showing up at my house. That's a joke. You're welcome to come. My house is your house. Was ist Glas? It is apparently a repurposed wine box. So let's see what's in it. I've been waiting ever since this arrived to check out my treasure. Ooh, smells old. Okay, so we have an extra box. This piece of orange cardboard. Oh wow! Oh, individually wrapped. Oh, it's like 10 birthdays. Let's start with this. Huh. And what is this? I see the brand name Rolei on it. Is this a pocket camera? Ooh, oh, look! Isn't that special? That's a very satisfying function. The first thing we got is a kind of unusual little pocket camera. So that's called Rolei. Is a very famous brand. So I imagine these are really, really common, but I don't have one, so I'm super happy. Let's go with this. What's the date on this paper? January the 30th, 2022. Held on to their, oh, what have they marked? Das. Ooh. I'm guessing kind of mid-90s, early 90s, judging by the construction. Big 35mm thing. Yeah. What do we have here? A 38mm lens with a f2.8 aperture. And we'll see if this is still any good. Do we require batteries? I think we do. Batteries are in it. How about that? And this one? Ooh. An SLR from Adixaflex. Again, not exactly a premium brand, but seems to be in working order. Ooh, hang on a minute. How do I open you? Oh! Shutter comes down. What do we have? But yeah, very pretty. I think that's an M42 screw mount, and I have an M42 lens over here. Yes, it is M42. Okay, so I haven't quite figured this out just yet, but I will. Because there's no viewfinder on the back here. It has this hip-level prismatic viewfinder. So that's reflecting straight off the sensor and upwards, which means you hold this camera down by your waist, right in front of you, and hit the shutter button when you want to take a photograph, and you can spec it out here. And it has this little focus checker too. So you can really dial in the focus with a little magnification thing here. But what I love about this is that, I'm not sure this isn't going to come out on the camera, but this image, as a result of the way this is reflected, looks really, really three-dimensional. Like super pin sharp, but also a depth that you don't get. It certainly doesn't come out on film, and you don't see it through an electronic viewfinder like the one I'm using in the camera filming right now. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's really interesting. Gorgeous. Okay, let's keep it moving. I've got 3 cameras. I didn't expect to have a single... I knew that there was going to be one in there, or I suspect it was this. But so far, I've got 3 and two of them are kind of interesting. Okay, what next? Let's go for this. But what is it? Oh, it's a box camera. Slightly older than the other two. Very simple design. Wow. This feels like a piece of shit. How does it look? Oh, dreadful. Okay, so you can't see a goddamn thing through that at all. There's a viewfinder here, and looking at it from kind of hip height, belt height, I can see that my window here, about, what is that, 10 feet away, is perfectly in focus. But this viewfinder is a real mess. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna, again, working condition. Okay, these are all, apart from my Canon here, so far these are all German made, which you would hope for in Germany. What is this tiny thing? It's adorable. That's what it is. Oh, wow. Absolutely gorgeous light meter. That is a handsome thing. Wonder. Again, Cine made in Germany. The great thing about having vintage cameras as a hobby is that it's not terribly expensive. This is slightly more modern. I'm going to guess it's going to be a video camera. Oh, it's a camcorder. Yeah, it is. A DVD rewritable camera. Because I'm really curious to see how this looks and see how this performs. So look out for a full review of this absolutely hideous monstrosity coming up soon. Okay, what's this? Feels quite camera-like again. It is a Braun Fuzzy Logic Autofocus Trend Zoom 105. This has a film in it. Somebody else's pornography. We always hope. Another incredibly ugly one, feels terrible in the hand. This one's heavy. What's this? Another Rolex. Oh, wow. What is that? That's got to be early 40s, I suppose. Focus ring still kind of works. It's a bit chewy and a bit lumpy. But that's going to sit on my shelf. I don't think I'm ever going to use this one. But and oh, this is for my mini camera. My Rolex A110. So let's put those together. Okay, let's go for the big one. I'm nervous to see what's in here. Oh. How did people in the 90s use shit like this? Good Lord. Huge lens. So that must be a massive zoom on this then. 35 to 135 millimeter. Not as big a zoom lens as I was expecting actually. But lots to play with here. What do we have? Oh, just many buttons. Does this give me a pop-up flash? Yeah! Oh, that makes me happy. Ta-dee! Look at the state of that. It looks like the car from the new Blade Runner movie. This is the future. Thank you, Olympus. This is a huge birthday. This is better than Christmas. What do we have here from Zeiss? Surely a very old tin box camera. Yeah, an old plate camera. This is super old. This has got to be 20s or teens, I suppose. Yeah, just a simple box camera. With a bit of worn out felt here. If this camera could talk, huh? I've broken it. I've ruined it. I've ruined history. History is over. I'm sorry, I had it for 30 seconds and I've ruined it. There we go, fixed. What could this be? Ooh! A nice, big, chunky lens. Etika reflex. Is this from this camera? Yeah, potentially. Virgin Wiesbaden, more German mechanics at 135mm. I already have a Voigtlander 135, which I love to use, but look at the size of this aperture. Look how big that lens is. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but... Okay, judging from that last one, this also feels like a lens. Give it to me. What do we have? A Baroflex. Again, another kind of budget German brand, Baroflex. An auto zoom, so I'm guessing mid-80s, early 90s. Ooh, that feels good. A 70 to 210mm, 4 to 5.6. That's pretty. I'm interested to see what kind of quality I can get out of that. Another lens, I think. I am spoiled today. Oh, another big chunky one. Tokino, a brand that still survives, God bless them. A very serious looking piece of kit. Another 70 to 210, so that's weirdly, yeah, that's weirdly two 70 to 210 lenses. Oh God, that feels nasty. That's not a fault, by the way. That is how the lens is designed. It's just designed very badly. What's this long thing? Oh, they're heavy. Is it a tripod, maybe? Yes, it is. From the 70s, judging by the grey plastic. The grey aluminium, I suppose. But yeah, cool. That's going to sit on my desk. It's very heavy, nicely weighted. And a little ball mount, which I think I can loosen and move. Perfection. Two things here. What's this one small thing? A collection of parts. Some kind of shutter release, perhaps? Yeah, it looks like a timer, like a timed shutter release, I think. Like, yeah, for sure. I always love big buttons and big switches and levers and that kind of thing. Oh yeah, okay, so that's a remote shutter device, so that you don't shake the camera when you hit the shutter. Okay, 3 more. Ooh, lots of things in this one. This is very intriguing. This has my attention completely already. What do we have here? Ooh. I actually don't know off the top of my head what this is for, but I know I love it. Cool. Gadgets. I'm not sure. This is something that's a little bit newer. What the? Oh my God, it's like a tiny, tiny digital camera that I imagine would use to plug into an early PDA or something. And then this would be plugged in before phones and stuff had cameras integrated into them. You would have to buy one of these separately, and you plug it in the back or underneath or on the side, and then turn your crappy Windows PDA into a digital camera. So this needs to be tested, because this must have a resolution of about 0.3 megapixels. How am I going to test that? I'm going to have to buy more stuff. But that's cool. I didn't expect that at all. There's a good mix of very old and very new here. Okay, and then nearly finally, the penultimate birthday gift is a big metallic clamp for mounting a camera to a desk or something. This is going to be super useful to me, actually. That's going straight, that's going straight into my regular kit because I don't have one of these. What it allows you to do is pretty much mount your camera anywhere. Awesome. Stuff I can actually use here too. Okay, and finally, the last one. What do we have? It feels camera-like. Do we have a final camera? No, surely not. This cannot be. Oh, wow. That. I am at a loss. It's clearly a lens. Judging by that strange ratio at the end there, it would look almost like an anamorphic lens, like a modern cinema lens. What could this possibly be? H. Duploish Paris gonoscope. I have never even heard that word. Oh. Do I really want to be unscrewing this? I'm not sure. What on earth is this? And what can I mount this to? Huh. Well, well, well. That is awesome. That is really cool. I need to figure out exactly what this is though. I am at a loss. I had a quick Google just while I was changing the lenses, and there's not much information about this. H. Duploish Paris. Gonoscope is a word I'm not even familiar with. A quick Google returned one single listing on eBay for one of these for 200 euros. And nothing else. There's one forum that mentions this particular device. There's a picture of it on the forum, but apart from that, without digging a bit deeper, I don't know what this is. I don't even have a date for this. I don't even know when this is from, but it's all metal. So yeah, I think that is everything. So what does 100 euros worth of vintage cameras bought at random on eBay get you? Apparently, quite a lot. Love this thing.